Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supremacy had a god, and man. Today the question we have is how strong is Paecheon? Like really, how strong is he, right? Because and obviously how strong is Daniel? Um Daniel unlocked his new ability and went crazy and basically defeated Paecheon, right? But Paecheon has different versions and forms, right? So he beat base Paecheon is what I say, right? And he kind of beat him quite handedly. But the problem is he ran out of steam, he ran out of gas. Now, then Paecheon went to his second form, right? He gets scaly. This is what they call him, crocodile. You know what I'm saying? The dark crocodile. He got scaly and dark, and well, he just obliterated. Well, before yeah, as soon as he did that, he obliterated Daniel. Just one shot him, almost killed him. Boom, out of the picture. And he began to heal, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what he is. He's the immortal. These guys got superpowers. Let's just, you know what I'm saying? Lookism is not real. These dudes have superpowers. They are superhumans. they're not no regulars, man. So obviously, after that happens, what's his name? Goddamn, Jay Gyana pulls up. Jay Gyana pulls up, and he's ready to fight him. And he's about to go in. And just before he's about to start fighting, because he was ready, Jake and Samuel also pull up. Jake and Samuel, everybody pulls up. They gang up on Paecheon. Paecheon is doing really well ish. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of fighting them off. But they tag team. Samuel holds down Paecheon. Then Jake does his goddamn punch, the Garpyong punch, you know what I'm saying? Conviction punch, which I still think conviction is the most powerful move in the series when you reach the level of Garpyong Kim. You know what I'm saying? Because that conviction punch go crazy. He came in with that what? Boom! You know what I'm saying? Suck this boy Paecheon. You know what I'm saying? And just when Paecheon was like, on his way down, holy Jay Yana said, ultimate technique, kick of something. You know what I'm saying? Boom! To the dome. Gah! And they drop Paecheon, and Paecheon is down, bro. And Paecheon, it looks like he's out. And Samuel thinks, oh my God, we've won. We defeated at Star, one of the 7 stars. Like, this is, like, obviously we've gotten so much stronger, but damn, like, we just defeated a pre-gen. Like, we just did something that, like, nobody can do, right? And before that, before they managed to do this feat, Paecheon was saying, in order to defeat me, right, I'll admit that that boy over there, he could have possibly did it. You know what I'm saying? I'll admit that boy there, he put in some work. But you really need somebody like Garpyong Kim, or you need somebody like Shingen in order to defeat me, a star like this, a star general, one of the strongest, one of the 7 stars of goddamn China, bro. The unkillable machine, me, to defeat me, a king like me. And they beat the brakes off this guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And then he, you know, obviously Jay Yana and Jake both realized that, like, our punches were a bit shallow, right? I think this is kind of proof here, in my opinion, that both conviction, punch, and Jay Yana's technique are currently stronger than Daniel's technique, right? Because, let me explain why, okay? Because they did it on a much stronger, more durable version of Paecheon, right? And they and neither of them hit max power because they were too tired from the previous fight. And as we saw, Daniel could only do his technique once before he absolutely collapses. So we know how draining these ultimate techniques are. And they both did it on him, obviously, which, you know, and it's weaker versions. And it nearly put him down. He pretty much did again, because he was like, I almost died twice today, you know. And then he said, okay, it's time to go for my final form. And he broke out the sword. So Daniel had no hope in this fight, no matter what, because this dude had 2 more forms to go. You know what I'm saying? That was Daniel's best. That was Jake's best. That was Jay Yana's best. Samuel's best. And this guy is still going. And he's obviously gotten to his final form. He takes out the Hawang sword, and he cuts, and like nobody could even see him move. He just blitzes, vroom, speed like a demon. Now, the reason I think Gu wants his sword back is because when he fought Gun. I think if he had his actual sword, he would have won that fight. Only because Gun was able to break his other sword, the sword that he was using in that fight. And I don't think he'd be able to break this sword, and this sword would be able to cut through those black bones that Gun has. So he would have actually just defeated Gun with the Harang sword. So he wants his shit back. He didn't really seem to care for it, but he was like, I guess I'll go get my sword back. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, he wants it back. He pulls up. So he runs into Daniel, and he's like, yo, I need a favor. Cycle me down to this place, because Daniel obviously went to his second body, which he left far away for some reason. But I suppose just in case he gets caught up or whatever, and he's trying to get back there to help to defeat Paecheon. And then obviously Gu's like, nah, bring me over there. And as he's pedaling, Paecheon is about to slash our boy Jae-Gyana and kill him right there. Right there. No remorse, dead. And just as he's about to do it, my boy throws, the goddamn Nintendo, the handles of the Nintendo. He throws one of those, and obviously he hits the side of the sword as he's about to slash, and he pulls off the trajectory just enough to miss Jae-Gyana, but it slices the thing in half. And he was like, who did that? Who even has the gall, the skill, the speed, the precision, the know-how to do that to me, the great Paecheon? Because that's the way he talks. Paecheon is so funny. He's always talking, me, the great king, me, the great Paecheon, me. Nobody glazes himself more than Paecheon glazes himself, bro. Like, this guy's self-glazing is higher than mine, bro. Like, that's different levels of glazing, But yeah, so that's what happens. Then Gu gets off. Before he even gets off the bike, Paecheon is looking at him like, why is it when I look at you, like, you got so much aura, bro? This boy stopped glazing himself and started glazing Gu, man. He's like, why you got so much aura, bro? Like, you look goofy, but for some reason you got so much aura. You blonde haired kid, and you got the aura of a master of swordsman. Like, you got the aura like you really know what you're doing. And Gu gets out and says, well, you see that sword you holding right there? That legendary sword, that legendary blade is mine. So we know this chapter this week is about to go crazy. But that chapter was amazing. It was one of my favorite chapters. I love when other people get to shine. I don't know if Daniel, I'm assuming second body Daniel here won't fight. If he uses the other Daniel technique, I think he would have defeated Paecheon, no problem, probably, because this body doesn't tire as much. It's just way better. We're still waiting on finding out what the hell is up with the second bodies. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, was that somebody's special technique that they can just split themselves into two? Like, well, because we getting on superpowers anyway. Like, so we might as well. We got bones that don't cut, black bones, and all sorts. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I really enjoyed this chapter. It was one of my favorite chapters. Probably my favorite chapter on this arc so far. There was just a lot there. We got to see Jae-Gyana shine and try to get his revenge. We got to see Jake and Samuel, and it's kind of going out exactly how we predicted. How Daniel's gonna do really good but lose. Jake and the guys are gonna do really good. They were going to lose, but Gu pulled up, and then Gu would probably end the fight. Even though I wanted Jae-Gyana to do it, Gu's my favorite character, but I still wanted Jae-Gyana to get his revenge, which I'm sure he will after Gu does what he gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first time we're gonna see a pre-gen legendary figure defeated on screen. You know what I'm saying? Not off screen. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, your boy's Supreme, the Cheer to God. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.